Hey guys, what's up here? It's Keith again, the Fat Yankee guys. How are ya? So listen, I'm going to cut up another top round here, and I'm going to show you how to do that one more time. I always like people to see a few different videos of the cutting process, just so they can get the idea that I do it the same way all the time, and some of the same techniques. Now, I'm not a butcher. There's going to be a lot of butchers out there giving me a lot of flack, this and that, but listen, this is the way I do it, baby. You know, if you don't like it, go watch a butcher video, right? So listen, my friends, here we go. I'm going to put this down, the camera down, so you can see the top round here, okay? And in this way, we're going to get right into it, all right? So here we go. I got my camera crew. See my camera crew right there, my arm? That's my camera crew, baby. Okay, so here we go. This is a 12-pound top round. Now, I'm going to start with this side. I like starting with this side. It's the easiest side to start with. And I'm just going to go along here and kind of take off all this fat here, okay? I'm going to throw that in my pan. Now, you guys know if you add a lot of this fat and you're doing a lot of beef jerky, you got to use this stuff up for some nice ground beef, right? Some Black Angus ground beef burgers, okay? Let me move that so you can see. I got the pan in the way there, right? Nice and easy, guys. So this is a nice one. Again, this is an XL Cargill top round, which I love to use, and this one here won't take me very long at all. I love to use the Cargill beef. It's the best beef. The butchers trim it up really nice. Okay, my knife is nice and sharp. I'm just trimming this right up. Okay, just make sure you're lifting that meat up when you're cutting it, so you're not taking out big slices and chunks out of the top round. I mean, we're going to use this up here. We're going to use this for some nice hamburger. So if I get a little extra meat inside my trimmings, it's no worries, because it's not going to go to waste anyway. All right. So people use bottom round. I'm just a big believer in the top round piece. And I like that. It's a little bit easier for me to work with. A lot less throwaway for me anyway. Just my personal preference. Everybody's got their personal preference, right? So almost done here, guys, on the top side. Okay. All right. Nice sharp knife is the key too, guys. All right, and you can always see where, if you cut these things up for a while, you can always know where that fat is kind of in the same spot all the time on the cow, right? Just like our fat is usually in the same spot all the time, mostly our bellies, right? Okay, so we got this top round all cleaned up. The top of it nice and clean. You can go crazy, but you don't have to, okay? Because we're going to put this in the oven at 165. Some of this light stuff is going to burn off. So now I'm going to do the flip side of it. You see the flip side here. This is where all the silver skin hangs out. This is the thick skin that you really don't want to put in your burger meat. You could. I do some from time to time. I try not to do a lot of it. But this thick silver skin here, see that? This stuff really doesn't grind up that well, you know, and it leaves sometimes like little balls, hard things inside the inside the hamburger. So that's why I kind of leave that stuff out a little bit, you know. All right, almost done here, my friends. Almost done. We're gonna leave that just like that. All right, cut that right out. Gonna cut this down here. All right, lift it up as I'm cutting it. Slide it right underneath there and pull that up. All right, some more silver skin here. All right, just like that. Now this is the stuff that you do not want to leave on the beef because of the fact that it is so thick that it will not melt off. All right, so that's this stuff you definitely want to take off your top round. All right, almost done. All right, so we got this top round pretty well trimmed up here. I'll get fancy. Let me just take a look at the other side. All right, spin this around. Round and round she goes. Little piece here. Little piece there. That's it, my friends, that's it. So I am gonna chop this up now, make light work of this. Let me grab my other bucket for my steaks. I'm gonna throw my steaks in here. I had this little trimmer here too. I'm gonna cut this little piece up and just throw that right in there. I might keep that to the side, make a little steak and eggs. So here we go. That's it. So this is my top round. This is what it looks like after I have it all cleaned up. Okay. Now again, you're going to see pieces of gristle from time to time in here, but you can take them out or you can you leave them in. You know, a little bit won't hurt anybody, right? So that's it. So now I'm going to just cut this right down the middle, my friends, against the grain, okay? And I'm gonna make some nice steaks. See that London broil? See that London broil steak there? That's what that looks like, okay? So now I'm just gonna chop this up, guys. And this is how we do it, just like this. Nice. About an inch thick. These steaks are. Now these are gonna go back. See that? See how beautiful that is? These are gonna go into my my slicer, my lemon slicer that I got from Cabela's. It's a 0.35 horsepower. Now people always ask me, they say, Keith, look at, you know, I get some veins of fat going throughout the meat, okay? Listen, that's not a big deal. You can leave that there. Don't go chopping this stuff up, chopping these, you know, these thick veins that are in there. I mean, that's okay to have that stuff. This is, you know, it's a naturally occurring process. It's the ones that are real thick that you want to take out, that, you know, a customer may see or your family might see and kind of gross them out a little bit. So you want to just take the ones that are, you know, that are real thick, okay? That's that. So we got this one nice and cut up. That was easy, right? I'm going to cut this one a little bit thinner here, just because I don't know if that's going to fit through my slicer, the top of my jerky slicer, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, one more to go. Now when I get this part right here, I'm going to cut this eye. I cut this around just like that, okay? Because I want to go in here and I want to see, I want to check this out. There's usually some silver skin right there. I want to get that out of there, right? Just a little bit. Some of the bigger pieces have a lot more. But see this part here? See this? This always has the silver skin right here, okay? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to chop that down. Then I'm just going to chop that silver skin out, just like that. That's it. Now this piece here is ready to cut against the grain. All right, nice and easy. And now this piece is finished after I do that little operation there. I'm going to cut this one out, and this is like some of the most tender part of the top round. It looks like, almost looks like a corned beef. It's got that consistency on it, right? So now I'm going to chop this right down. Bing, bang, boom. That's good, good, good. Okay, so the reason why I cut this particular eye out is because this has some silver skin on it as well sometimes, but I did a pretty good job cutting it out when I did when I was doing the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to just go through this, chop this up, just like that, just like that, and that's it. These are beautiful, beautiful. These are nice and tender too. Nice and tender. These eyes, I call them. But yeah, this is the good stuff here. All right, my friends. So that's it. That is us cutting up another top round here. And in just a minute, I'm going to show you I'll show you how I put that in a slicer too. We'll pause the video here, I'll put that in a slicer for you. And then I'm gonna divvy it up, 2-pound batches. Now when I was doing this for the public, I used to do 6-pound batches, okay? So now that I'm doing it, you know, just for YouTube and my students in the course, I'm just doing the 2-pound batch recipes, okay friends? So hey, sit tight. I'm gonna get my video crew in here to stop the video, and we're gonna show you how to slice it in the LEMS slicer. Very important about this LEMS. If you got this slicer and it's not cutting all the way through, watch my video on the LEMS slicer because it's so important. You can put these blades in the wrong way, and listen, you will drive yourself nuts pulling this jerky apart if you don't have the blades in the right way, okay? Guys, we'll see you in a bit.